What's up? This is Casey with another episode of the show I don't have a name for. I just finished jiu-jitsu class, so my face is a little roughed up from sparring, and I thought I would talk about jiu-jitsu. Right now I'm wearing a jiu-jitsu gi, and right here is gun jiu-jitsu. This is where I used to train in Korea. Jiu-jitsu gi looks like, kind of like a bathrobe. This is what we wear when we're training. It's made out of really thick cotton. Right now this is soaking wet from my sweat and a bunch of other dudes' sweat. Usually you're wearing pants, but right now I'm just wearing shorts because this thing is soaking wet and gross. I'm also wearing Team Reykjavik t-shirt. This is where I train in Chicago. Amazing, so many black belts, so many cool guys. I'm learning like crazy. So jiu-jitsu, I've been doing it for 5 years. There are also 5 belts. Right now I'm on the 2nd belt. I am a blue belt, if you can tell. So learning jiu-jitsu is like learning a language, or like learning your 2nd language. There are some phases that you have to go through. It doesn't just happen overnight, and it takes a long time. So your first belt is, your first level, your first belt is a white belt. I got this for buying a new uniform, so I'm never going to use it. So if you want it, just email me. So a white belt is like a baby. It's like somebody who's had a first day of class, on their first day of class. They're learning the sounds, they're learning the letters, and they're starting to put those letters together into words. And then after that, they're starting to put letters into, or those words into sentences. And that's about where we're ending. Me, I'm a blue belt. Blue belt is still making mistakes. They're confusing. They're still confusing there, and there. Making some grammar mistakes, splitting infinitives, and not even knowing what they're doing. But they're learning. They're starting to put those sentences into paragraphs. And by the end of it, they're putting paragraphs into, maybe like an email or something. They're getting there. They're still cheating now and then, looking at YouTube, using Google Translate, but blue belt's getting there. Then you go to a purple belt. This is the only purple thing that I own, and that's going to come in handy in a minute. Purple belt is somebody who can read Hunger Games, can read Harry Potter, and can probably write a good book report. Maybe if they're going to write for the newspaper, they could do an okay job. Your next belt is a brown belt. This isn't an actual jiu-jitsu brown belt. This is just a belt that I like to wear. But a brown belt is basically a teacher, like an English teacher, like a Spanish teacher. Maybe this guy grew up in a Polish neighborhood and his mom is Polish or whatever, and he can speak Polish perfect. A lot of jiu-jitsu teachers are brown belts. So these guys, they pretty much have it made. They're fluent, they can do just about anything. They're just a little bit close to being a black belt. Again, this isn't an actual black belt, this is just a belt that I wear. A black belt is like a published author, a poet, a songwriter, a stand-up comedian. This guy is an investigative journalist. He can do just about anything. My school, Gun Jiu-Jitsu, Team Reykjavik, Easton Jiu-Jitsu in Colorado, all studied under the Gracie family, which are all, I don't want to say mainstream, but they're all published and they're very similar in some respects. They're your James Pattersons, your J.K. Rowlings, Da Vinci Code guys and all that. Also, a black belt, Eddie Bravo, where I also trained in Korea, a school called 10th Planet, is kind of the wacky guy. He is your Philip K. Dick. He is, who wrote Blade Runner. He's your Joe Rogan, which is Eddie Bravo's best friend. Anyway, so, I don't know if best friend, but one of his biggest supporters. Anyway, so, black belt, you can do basically whatever you want. You're pretty much on top. Everybody wants to be you. But I'm not a black belt. I am a blue belt. If you see these little things, we call them stripes, after 4, you're pretty close to being the next one. You guys remember what's after blue? Purple. So, as you can see, I said this is the only purple thing I have. And actually, even though I'm so close to being purple, I'm not that thrilled about becoming a purple belt. First off, I have to buy it. Blue is my favorite color. Blue bike helmet. Blue notebook. This is my hard drive, my external hard drive. A blue pair of shorts. Another mostly blue pair of shorts. A blue backpack. Blue sneakers. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What am I going to do when I get a purple belt? I'm going to have to buy a whole new crap. I'm going to have to get new ties, new shoes, new baseball caps, everything. It's going to be a nightmare. Gang, if you want to give me a purple belt, I'm not going to turn it down. But it's going to cost me a lot of money and a lot of time doing all this shopping. Guys, what did you think? Interesting video. Are you interested in martial arts now? Are you interested in jiu-jitsu? Jiu-jitsu guys, what did you think of my explanations for the levels? I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to like it, you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, you want to type something out, really would like to hear some questions or comments, concerns, any of that other stuff. Thanks a million. Go train. Do something crazy today. You're the best. Thank you.